sorry about that, everyone. My phone had just died, so I guess that this is going to have to be a part one video and a part two video. So this is the beginning of part two. Like I said in the other video, if any of you guys can just, if you guys can try and help me identify most of these stones. Like, I know this one is a hematite. I don't know what this one is, or not even that one. But yeah, it's just all these random stones that my mom actually got from Goodwill. Oh, this is pretty cool too. I have a rock. It has a shape of a heart, as you can see. It goes through. And I just found it while me and my boyfriend were walking, and I just saved it ever since. I've had it now for about 3 years. So it's really special. Okay, time to close that. Okay, and here is both of our book sets that have to do with Wicca or witchcraft. However you guys want to categorize any of them. I have the Witch's Book of the Dead by Christian Day. This is one of Oberon's book because it's kind of dark and creepy, and I never read this book, and I'm not even sure if I'm even interested in it. So there's one. Actually, put them back. Okay, here is the Planetary Spells and Rituals by Raven Digitalis. I got this one as a present for Oberon because he read this book before from the library, and he's been trying to get it ever since, so I just went out and brought it for him as a present. So that one's done. Okay, and then we have, again, another Raven Digitalis book, Shadow Magic Compendium. This one he actually bought himself when he got his first paycheck, and this is basically what started the entire collection. So just a little here and there. This is actually useful to actually keep around world mythologies. Basically goes over different gods, goddesses, different deities that you can find in other religions. So this is a pretty useful book to keep around. So it's called World Mythology by Donna Rosenberg. So that's that. This one. This actually, my mom actually had gotten the matching tarot card set with this. This is just basically the guide for it. She actually did give me the deck a while back, and I still have the deck. I just have to remember where I have put it at. It's not lost, I promise you that. So yeah, I mean, I've used the cards a few times. I mean, the art is amazing. So I really like that one. Okay, and so this book right here is what got me into dragon magic. Of course, Dancing with Dragons, which, if any of you guys are familiar with DJ Conway, she is also the artist of the Celtic Dragon Tarot. See, there's her name right there. Basically, this is the first book in the Dancing with Dragons series. It basically goes over dragon magic history, and I mean, I believe this one is actually the older cover for it. So I'm still trying to get through this. Of course, I do have 2 jobs, so it's really hard to be able to read nowadays. Let's put that back. Okay, now this one, my mom actually found this at Goodwill. The Testing of White Magic. I'm actually not sure exactly who. This is but it's by Alice A. Bailey. You can't really make it, or actually, I think you guys can make it out. So I haven't even read the back of this to even see what it's about. So yeah, I'm not even sure. But it says white magic on there, so hey. Okay, this one I actually got at a library book sale. The Astrology of Great Gay Sex. Now this one, it goes over your astrology signs, exactly how to approach the person, how they will act, what positions they like, what best positions it would be in order to, yeah, you know. Anyways, got through this book a few times. Anyway, it is by, I can't even read that. Good luck with trying to pronounce that name, you guys. I know lamb. Lamb chops, lamb chowder, just lamb. Oh, and okay, moving on. This is the Book of Hours, Prayers to the God by Galen Gallo. I murdered that name. Anyways, when I first got this book from Crystal Era, I don't know what was wrong with me. I seriously thought it said Book of Horus, by, you know, the Egyptian god Horus. Just because at the time I was working with Horus as a patron god, but I decided to go separate ways with him. Anyways, it's actually called Book of Hours. Remember that. O'Brien actually ended up smacking me in the head for pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, it just goes over different prayers, meditations, little, yeah, just little, prayers, stuff like that. Nothing too big. That's a really good starter book, though. This one, I actually found at Goodwill, a Candle Magic workbook. It goes everything, the do's and don'ts while you're working with candle magic. It actually has spells in here also, and it also gives you little review sheets too after each chapter, so that way you can remember what that chapter was about. And this is the proper way of how to use candles in magic or in any of your type of spell working. So very, very handy book. Kala and Kent's Pagion, I guess that's how you pronounce the name, but look for that book. That is a very useful book. Okay, this one is the second book to Dancing with Dragons. It's basically a more in-depth one. It actually goes through the 5 inner rings of teaching. Again, by DJ Conway. If you guys haven't read Dancing with Dragons yet, like I haven't, make sure you get through that first before you read this, or else you will be lost. Just saying. Okay. So, here's another. Scott Cunningham, Dreaming the Divine Techniques for Sacred Sleep. I actually got this at a book sale out. Let me see how come. I haven't really got into reading this. I am really interested in starting Dreamwork Magic. So I really want to get to start reading this book. I really hope that one of these days I can actually get through a review video on which books I like, after I do have time to even read any. Okay, and also too, I'm not sure what he did. Is this it? Yep, this is it. Okay. Scott Cunningham's Book of Shadows. This book right here, oh my god, you guys need to go to the library, reserve it, or go out, buy a copy. This book was only $18 for me up at Barnes & Nobles. You can get it online for cheaper because it's usually on sale. This is his entire Book of Shadows. A published Book of Shadows, which I really love because it has so much useful recipes, different circle casting, spells, chants, recipes for feast and stuff like that. Go get this book. I cannot tell you how many times I used information out of this book to help me. You guys need this book. I love this book. Okay, got it. Okay, and then this little book, I'm not even sure if you can even find this book anymore. Like, my mom got this book, what, I want to say like 23 years ago, and I wasn't even born yet. But yeah, it just basically goes over a basic introduction to what Wicca is, and then a simple spell casting, and also tips and warnings about using spells. So it's a cool little book. Okay, so